Late start to the live stream on Friday. Little bit of a computer issue getting things up and running, and had an appointment that went a little bit long this morning. So my apologies for the late start. I hope everybody had a very happy Thanksgiving, or that you celebrated a wonderful day off, no matter how you celebrate. And we certainly did. Jeannie is racing in. I was just saying to her, it's we're starting our Black Friday in the most A1 way possible. By the seat of our pants. So, good morning, Gail. So, we are open normal hours. I think folks we already had a couple calls this morning, just kind of figuring out how things are going on. So we are open normal hours, essentially for the foreseeable future. Meaning we're 10 to 4 today, 10 to 4 tomorrow, 10 to 4 Tuesday through Saturday. I haven't even really looked, but if anybody did business with us once the doors closed at 1 p.m. on Wednesday, I haven't even so much as looked at your orders. So we will try to get to those today and tomorrow and make sure that we get everything out to you on time. And we did. We had a wonderful holiday. I miscounted the number of people that were coming twice, but we had a total of, I think it was 18 people. So it was a very busy day yesterday, just prepping, but strangely enough, we did not feel like we were flying by the seat of our pants. I was up at 7 yesterday cleaning the kitchen and getting everything ready, and given the sheer amount of people and the sheer amount of food, it all went incredibly smoothly. We added 2 neighbors. We found out one of our neighbors were by themselves, so we had them join us for dinner yesterday, and I just started the day by saying I felt incredibly fortunate to and thankful to be able to enjoy such a wonderful holiday. So we hope your holiday was most excellent too. Let us know. I'm not a big turkey person, but went to one of my neighbors' houses and they were smoking a turkey and then grilling lobster, scallops, and shrimp. I was like, Jeannie, we had a pretty mean spread with crab cakes and roast beef, but their spread was pretty incredible. Let us know what you ate for Thanksgiving, because that is I'm sure many of you had beautiful tables. Operations are normal, meaning we are within a week on service. I've got a full house of guys in the back. Vacuums are taking a couple of days, but that's kind of our only hold up. They're taking maybe a day or two longer than normal, but sewing machines are within the week. Don't tell Jeannie that. That's Jeannie's favorite, Olive Garden. Not sure why. I'm not that I dislike Olive Garden, but Jeannie loves Olive Garden. Yes, smoking a turkey. So we have neighbors that are like, he is the grill master. Like, I think he has no less than like 4 or 5 different grills and smokers. And they are a family of boys, meaning they have 5 boys in that household. And so it's funny because like at one point I was having a conversation. I was like, man, you grill a ton. And he's like, have you seen my house? Like, do you have any idea? Like all these boys are like 6'3", 200-pound athletes. And he's like, do you have any idea like how much these kids eat? So I think when they cook, they just cook these crazy, crazy spreads. Just for her and her husband, sad without her, but really nice and small. Oh, good. Is that Jeannie? Is this where you refuse to join the live stream?
I always join. That's just a little game I like to play with you.
She's like, I'm not live streaming today.
That's like where I like to just exert my power and my control, which I have none of. Anyways, good morning. Where were you?
I was just talking about our holiday, and they're telling us about their holidays with what they did. They brined turkey, went to Olive Garden, smoking turkey. Smoked turkey sounded really good to me.
You know, I think I have to have turkey next year. It's Thanksgiving.
Did you miss not having turkey yesterday?
There's just something about turkey, like it's the next day. The cranberry sauce.
You mean you're not looking forward to crab cakes and roast beef this evening?
Darn it! I was thinking there's something I can bring for lunch, and it was the crab cakes. But yeah. So Patrick, I'm trying to think of. I am the queen of starting. I am. What's the worst of finishing? Just the worst. So anyhow,
the Urbanis smoked a turkey.
Oh my God!
And they fried a turkey
cute.
too.
You have 2 then, smoked turkey and a deep fried turkey. Couldn't live without my next day turkey sandwich.
And
That's
Betty
what I
smoked
want.
a turkey too.
That's what I want. I want that. I want that next day turkey sandwich, Karen. So I did work on something. So I think I posted a video yesterday. I posted a video using. We actually got done really early cooking. We got done at
that was like
1?
the most prepared that we had ever been for. Like I was cleaning the kitchen at like 7, and then everything was out and ready to go.
That's okay. I thought you were going to talk more. I'm trying not to interrupt.
Well, I was thinking you were going to say something, so I stopped.
I am not firing on all cylinders today. Okay, so
Are you ever?
Some days it's like 20%. 20% I'm like in and I'm ready to go. But I was going to say, what was I going to say? Oh, I did a video because I'm cutting kits right now and they are super, super cute. But, and of course I can't show it to you because it's in the car.
There are a lot of smoked turkeys out there.
Should we smoke a turkey? If we're going to do anything, we're going to fry it.
We're going to start a fire.
Why would we start a fire? Don't they have like giant things you stick it in and you fry it?
Right, but
like you
that's
just
like,
stick the whole thing in
I
whole?
always hear about people burning their houses down with those propane turkey fryers.
Oh. Anyways, wow, Eugenia, that is crazy. You were busy then. So I was cutting kits for Let Me Call You Tweetheart, which is a...
That sounds ridiculous.
That sounds so cute. It's so punny. You know how much I love punny, their punny little names for all this stuff they do. Because I'm not clever like that. So when they come out with something like that, I'm always like, oh, that's so cute. How'd they think of that? Anyways, I was cutting kits for that. And so I'm cutting 32 kits. So there's some pieces where I need like 198 1.5 by 2 inch pieces. And I was using the Creative Grid Stripology ruler. We did a special on those a long time ago. If you don't have the Stripology rulers, I did a video. and I posted it. And I mean, it wasn't even, it was just like the basics that I was showing you what you could do with it. But, I mean, I did it so fast. So, stripologies, those are creative grid rulers. Wait, I'll grab one just to show you. But if you don't have them, you should get them in every size. I was using, what was I using? This one.
I was watching you use that. You were
How are you watching me?
well, I walked downstairs and like I was like, "Oh, that has the local fire department even put out a video warning about how to deep fry a turkey."
Who's saying that? Betty?
I think what happens is people put their turkey in or they pull their turkey out while the burner's on, and then the oil gets on it and then it all catches on fire.
Oh my God, that's so scary. We're not doing that. Okay, here is one. This is just one. I guess I only have this one in the store. But they come in 3 different sizes. So you have this. Oh, for a minute, I thought that was like broken.
No.
There's like, I call it the itty bitty, which is like, you know, just like a little smaller one that I love. And then there's the big mama one. Don't put it while frozen. Okay. And they're just the best because you just lay this down on your fabric and just cut. And then you can turn your fabric and then cut again. And I love the markings on it. So there's markings on it. You see the stars. So when you see the stars, that's 1/2 inch. So when I'm cutting, I literally say it out loud. I'm like, star, 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 just to remind me that I'm cutting that. Because I get confused easily. I'd be like, star, star, square, ooh. No, I don't do that. So I just go star, star, star as I cut. And then they have squares too. The squares are 2.5 inches, which were fantastic because I was doing 2.5 by 2.5 for some of this stuff. And those are squares. And same thing, I go square, square, square. I have to, or if I'm cutting by 2s, I'm like 2, 4, 6, 8. I just like, I'm an out loud cutter. So
I didn't hear you say that at all yesterday when I was in it.
You weren't in there long. Did you just like peek in? And I was, well, if I wasn't saying anything, because I literally do it for my stars and my squares, then maybe I was working in like, maybe I was doing 2s. Because maybe I did that in my head. 2, 4, 6, 8. Anyways, you have to have stripology rulers. They are just awesome. Kathy does this, you say this, right? Is this not the best? Especially, I mean, okay, and there's, Stripology has some excellent videos on using the rulers, folding your fabric. So if you're doing like 100.
Is that a Christmas list item?
It's not on the Christmas list, but, well, it's not specifically on the Christmas list, but you can write it in because creative grid rulers are all on sale. So, so get it now. Other thing I worked on, and if you don't have time, the 10 needle's the best thing. I mean, it's the best if you have time too, because then you can just stare at it and love it. But I stitched out the cookie cabin. So cookie cabin's going to be a new design. I don't even have the thing to show you the like
design.
Do I have it?
Or a picture.
But what I do have is I do have stitched out pieces. And I literally will put these on, and I play with it so I can fit as much as possible. And then I was so sad because if there were a lot of big pieces that I couldn't fit anything else with them, so there was a ton of waste. It was a little waste. But guess what? I snugged everything up, and so the waist on the bottom, I just like pieced this together so you can tell. I just grabbed like 2 of the back pieces and I just layer them. I don't sew them together or anything. And then I grab the waisted pieces on the bottom and I layered those together too. Isn't that so? See, it's not the prettiest thing.
Well, but it doesn't make a difference in the finished product.
Yeah, it doesn't make a difference because it's going to get dissolved away anyways.
Right.
So this is one of the sides. I must have been tired last night because I finished. I thought I finished. And I took it out of the hoop.
I only have 3 sides.
And then I was looking at it going, where are the buttonettes? how am I going to put this
Oh.
together?
You didn't stitch the buttonettes?
Well, I realized that I didn't do the very last step, which I'm notorious for doing, right, Michelle? And so I put it back in, took a picture, moved it just the tiniest bit, stitched it, and you'd never know. You'd never know what a dummy head I was. So, it's really, really cute. It's only like, I want to say there's only 5 colors in this. Like 2 greens, right? 2 greens, the pink, the red, and the white. Oh, and then also the tan. But, good starter. Who knows if I'll be able to get this. But, okay, so I need time to, like my tiling.
What projects have to be done? Like what?
Everything. I don't want to talk about it. It makes me depressed. What do you mean? What has to be done? Why are you staring at me? So everything needs to be done. But this was a project that I could do and host Thanksgiving dinner because I just ran down, put it in, hooped it, put it in, and left. I actually, parts of it I could leave for because I did, when I do freestanding lace, I will match bobbins. But actually for this one, I don't know if you really, really needed to, but you'll see I have matching bobbins. I think this one, as long as the white, you had to have matching white. But the rest, I don't know if it really would have made a difference if I had matched it. I don't think it really would have. So, and if you haven't used these products before, this looks so good. Totally, this isn't how it looks when you take it off the roll. It looks beautiful. But Badge Master is so great. If you've been doing freestanding lace and you haven't done it with Badge Master, you need to. Because I used to do 2 layers of dissolve away, which is this stuff here in the back. I used to do 2 layers of that, and there were times when my pieces, as it stitched, it kind of pull in, and maybe it didn't always stitch where it was supposed to stitch because the stabilizer would kind of move as you worked with it. The Badge Master is like bomber. It is like solid. It doesn't shift. It stays completely flat. So 1 layer of Badge Master, 1 layer of dissolve away. Although I did see a pattern recently, and it was 2 layers of Badge Master, which I think that's like, ugh. And don't put this down your drain. You think the turkey grease is going to clog it up.
That was the only snafu from dinner last night was we had to do some plumbing maintenance.
Patrick did it. He's so good at it. He's so talented. So,
So
if this whole sewing thing doesn't work out.
So and it's funny, somebody told me to wake up. You know, so I had one.
What do you mean they told you to wake up?
Well, I've been yawning over here. I had 1 beer, and I had 2 glasses of wine, and I haven't really been drinking. And I got up this morning. I went to bed. What time was it when I went to bed last night?
11?
Not even. Like,
Oh,
it was
really?
like 10 something because I was like, I have to be in the store. I had a meeting at the store this morning at 8:30.
And then he had somebody come to the house at 7:30.
And I had somebody come to the house at 7:15. And so I had to be up early this morning. So I went to bed at like 10:30.
Yeah,
And without drinking, I would have woken up at 10:30, or I would have woken up because I slept until 6:50 and felt like $1,000,000. And with
what
drinking,
will it charge but sale?
I woke up exhausted.
That sale is, I think, wrong. Order through the Christmas list. Don't order that. Because stabilizer is all stabilizers 25% off. I gotta look that up, Marlene. Which one is that? You know, your dissolve boys I cut away, but you can kind of rip it too. So sometimes I'll rip it off.
Just so you're not dissolving or cutting.
It's still gonna be gooey. This is still gonna be pretty gooey. But because if it rips, I just go, oh, it just kind of rips, so why not? Because sometimes it's easier than cutting it. I don't know which one that is. Yeah, don't forget all the stabilizers on sale. It's all 25% off. All the threads on sale. It's all 25% off. If you're going to do something that's on the Christmas list, you can purchase it online and just make a note that says Christmas list, or you're not going to get Christmas list prices. You got to mention it. We need to do a giveaway question.
Are we doing a giveaway? Like question?
We're not doing it.
Or
I was in the car this morning going, what would I like to know? What would I like to know from the ladies? I was thinking about,
yeah. I think that's a great question, given everything that's been going on in here.
Okay. We do have a question. So the question is
specific to our embroiderers.
Yeah, it is specific to our embroiderers. Although it could be like sewing people too, because they do have some sewing patterns. Well, not really. It's regarding Kimberbell, and you know we're a big Kimberbell shop, but we do other things. And we have some educators, and we have some people that are going to be doing something for the new year that we're really, really excited about. So our question is, what is your level of involvement with Kimberbell? None. I don't do Kimberbell. I do selected products. I do every project that comes out. I used to do a lot, and I'm not doing it anymore. I've never done it before, but I want to start. That's how I got involved in embroidery. So just tell us. The question is, what's your level of involvement with Kimberbell, and whatever else you would like to tell us about Kimberbell, right? Because we're I was gonna say we're trying to figure out our level of involvement, but we'll just keep doing everything. I do it all. I do every project because they're so cute, and
it's such a popular thing.
And it's so popular. It's so popular. Brolo.
Just take my money.
Just take my money. Oh my God. Okay. So, yes. Really like Kimber. That's the thing. Everyone really likes it. They make it super easy. It's you can make it as much your own as you want, or you could just it can just be entertainment. Because a lot of times that's what our sewing is. It's what entertains us.
So if there's anybody new on the stream, the way it works is we do a live stream.
Oh, what are we gonna give
every
away?
Day. It's gonna change their lives. We're gonna figure it out between now and then.
Oh my God.
So it is.
We are not firing on all cylinders. Last night I was like, we should be closed the day after Thanksgiving.
Should we go the REI route and
That's
get outside, or in what
is
we do
REI,
is we go.
Is REI doing that now? Did they just start that?
Yeah, they closed their stores the day after.
Is that a new thing, or have they been doing that?
They've been doing it for a couple years.
Oh, okay. Yeah, maybe that's what we'll do next year. I would love to try more of the other. Yeah, Margaret wants to try some of the other designs. Selective. OESD bundle. I think there's a couple different bundles, Marlene. So, yeah, let me check that. I'll check it. Yeah, there are other things to try, like OESD. That does like so many fun and amazing things too. Some people don't like tiling scenes, and some people don't like freestanding lace. But again, they have so many other things to do, so it could be really, really fun. I love all things Kimberbell. Myra, I can't believe you haven't done one yet. They're super fun. Okay, anything else, Patrick? Because we're ready to get the day going.
Are we? I'm like, I'm tired.
You would think we partied like all day, like yesterday, and we didn't.
We didn't party at all. That's the thing. Like, I was trying to explain to a buddy who, like, as far as like why I'm not drinking, and I'm like, this is why. Scott was like, I told him I was exhausted this morning, and he's like, "Really? Did you get after it yesterday?" I was like, "No, I did not. Surprisingly, I didn't at all. But I'm still exhausted." So.
This is going to be...
So we do a giveaway every Friday. We ask a question. We use a random comment picker on Tuesday that basically, essentially, if you answered the question, it picks your comment. You'll get a grand prize. We normally have a runner-up prize. That is...
you know what we should talk about? What is... Because I feel like we have upgrades classes coming up.
Okay.
And,
well, I'm gonna get the day started.
All right, we'll talk really quickly about some
I'll let her
classes that
talk.
are going to happen.
Hey, make sure this remains plugged in and that you don't kick that out of the plug there. Bye, ladies. Happy holidays.
So if you want to know the truth, I'm so tired because Patrick went to bed and then I stayed up last night and started Black Friday internet shopping because I knew we'd be busy here at the store and then I couldn't stop. So I made bad choices last night, but I will make better choices today. So okay, next week. So we have some upgrade classes coming up, and I've had some people sign up. So let's talk about those. There is that's kind of an important class. Next Tuesday, the 29th, is a Luminaire Solaris IQ My Design Center class, and that's the class that's a complimentary class if you got your machine from us. Although you can pay to take it. I think it's $21. Not expensive. If it's not on the website, I think it should be. Just call me and I can sign you up. But that's the one where we do the butterfly and we show you how to put the design in, bring it in scanned, bring it in via USB, and then you work with line properties and fill properties, and you quilt. You stitch out your design once you create it, and then you bring it back in and you add the stippling around it. It's a fantastic, fun class. There is also an Upgrade 1 class. And the Upgrade 1 class... Hey, Michelle. Yes. Would you mind grabbing those samples? Just the Upgrade class samples and the IQ designer samples, and then I can just show it to them. I know a lot of you have seen it a million times, but we do have some new people that are joining us. The upgrade class, you're going to do the auto split quilt sashing, you're going to do the couching, embroidery, you're going to do the regular couching, you are going to do a ton of stuff. And then there is a rhinestone class. So Michelle is doing her the rhinestone class, and I'll have her maybe show you the sample for that too. Cool as a cucumber. That's going to be happening on Friday. So I do need to have at least 3 of you in that class. Sometimes we have 15 people, and sometimes nobody shows up for them. So, but cool as a cucumber, that's going to happen on Friday. Get your kit. And join us for that class. It's going to be eye mask. Be a great gift that you could make for people this holiday season. There is a Luminaire Solaris sewing class on Friday as well. And the following week, there's a bunch of stuff going on. Cuties is going to start. So Cuties is, that's going to be a sew-along. It's going to happen on Monday the 5th. So not next Monday, but the Monday after. So you've got a week and a half, right? Something like that. And then Michelle is doing Home for the Holidays cards and her ornament class and Upgrade 2. So we're getting the upgrade classes all done again. And you don't have to do them in order because they have different skills. But it would be nice if you did all the upgrade classes. But Upgrade 2 is going to be coming up. And that is...
I don't know where the Upgrade 1 is because it didn't get put back in the bag.
Oh, there's probably something right by the Luminaire. And then could you grab your card and your ornament thing? Yes. Okay. And then, so this is going to be Upgrade 2. Upgrade 2, you do the hexagonal auto split quilt sashing. You do the endpoint sticker. And then you do the, you do work with some of the new designs. You do the snowman sticker. I think this was mirror image. So you're going to do mirror image. And it's just kind of a fun project. And a lot of people will finish off and they'll do something here in the middle, although we don't do that in the class. The IQ designer class, This is the IQ designer class. This is auto split quilt sashing too. So I finished mine off with the auto split quilt sashing. That is not part of the class. But what you will do is you will work with this. This is a line image, and then you'll do line properties, fill properties, and then you'll stitch it and bring it back in, and we'll show you how to quilt around it. So they're both amazing classes. And then Michelle's looking for upgrade 1. Oh, we have like...
Yeah, no, I move it around the store with me.
Michelle can tell
here's
you
the
about
sort
her
of.
card class. This is going to be upgrade 1. Upgrade 1, auto splits, quilt sashing, couching, and embroidery. You do the specialty stitch. You do, or this is the specialty stitch over here, which looks like sashiko. I mean, doesn't that look like it was hand done? But there's really monopoly thread there too that's coming up. And then we show you how to bring in an image and we quilt around it, which, I mean, people love that. So this is Michelle's class that she's going to be doing, and you can still sign up for that. I think there's a couple spots left. This is going to be on December 7th. You want to tell them about this
Yes,
class?
so cute. Good morning. Hi, everyone. So this is an embroidered card, but this is an embroidered card like you've never done an embroidered card before. I don't usually do them, but I was like so impressed with this, and it's so much fun. So this is one from OESD, but check out the finish on this card. They have you use a little piece of cardstock to cover your stitching, and then everything. Look at the stitching. I want you to look at how close and how perfect the blanket stitch is, because they have you use a pre-cut piece of an adhesive stabilizer. You cut it out, so the thing is, your piece is cut out according to the lines that are in the pattern. It's like a template, and then you place it on there, and it's just like the fit is perfect. So I had a lot of fun with this. I now want to make a whole set for myself. Not to mail out to anybody, just to have them.
And I think there's like different stabilizers that you
Yes.
use that you might not be familiar with.
Exactly.
But
It's going to introduce you to at least 2 stabilizers that I can probably guarantee you've never looked at before. And then when you use them, they're like, oh, wow, I got to have some of that.
yeah.
So it's some great stuff here. So there are kits available. The kit has 1 card, the fabric, and all of the different stabilizers in it. So you get a chance to use it without making a huge commitment
Yep.
to stabilizer.
Yeah, so is this the actual card they'll be making in the class?
Yes.
Okay, so this is the card that you'll be making. Everything's kitted out for you.
And then look at this ornament. It's got clear vinyl on it, is what it calls for in the ornament. But you know me, I put sparkle vinyl over the top of it. So it really looks like a snow globe. It is freestanding lace. I just haven't, I don't want to rinse the wash away stabilizer down the drain here at the store. So I haven't, but it's freestanding lace. But the thing that's so fun about it is the back, again, is completely covered. So it's finished. I like a finished project. And it introduces you to the option of putting vinyl over the front of your embroidery to give it kind of that more snow globe kind of look. Good morning, Miss Betty.
So that's going to be on the 7th.
Yes.
And then, I forgot to, why don't you talk about that rhinestone class? Because that's going to be on the 1st.
Okay, so on the 1st, I did the rhinestone pumpkin class earlier in October, and the prerequisite for that class was the rhinestone starter kit class, we did that last year, and so I'm going to do a repeat of that class. If you will need to purchase the rhinestone starter kit, or you've already purchased the rhinestone starter kit, and then it does come with the kit with a little blank in it, a little Kimberbell blank, and the rhinestones to do these 2 projects. I always forget it's opposite what I think it is. So it'll be either one or the other, and both of this one, as the Disney one is built in, the Disney one is built into the Scan and Cut, and the other one is one that's going to load in Scan and Cut Canvas when you activate your rhinestone starter kit. So those are coming up, and on the 1st. So it includes the little project kit, which has your bag and your rhinestones.
Yeah, and then glitter nose reindeer, which I think I showed you last week. That's going to be happening on the 9th. But if you need your kit, go ahead and get your kit.
Aw.
This is going to be the embroidery that we're going to be stitching out.
How
and this
cute
is going
is
to be
that?
Kimberbell. And it's a great beginner project.
It is a great beginner
or,
project.
you know, if just something that you can do for fun if you're super advanced. It is one of those projects where you stitch and you're like, oh my God, so cute. You just keep
Yeah.
saying it the entire time that you're
I
stitching.
do love projects like that. A lot of what I love about the Kimberbell projects, I think the most is that it takes our new to embroidery customers and
Yeah.
adds that element of success.
Yeah, and it gives you little skills. There's usually skill building. Well, they'll do something. They focus on something, which is really, really nice. There's a Serger 1 class, which is going to be on December 14th. I don't know if that's on the website yet, so we'll have to check that. So Serger 1 is coming up, and then we don't have anything really planned the week of Christmas, the week right before Christmas. But we'll be here. We'll be here.
Yeah, we'll be here.
Selling you all your Christmas presents for all those sewists in your life.
Feeling festive.
Yes. So that's it. I guess have a great day. Answer the question of the day. We'll have a prize. Haven't picked it out yet.
Which kit do you need, please? What kit? Was it the rhinestone kit or the
I think
card?
she probably wants reindeer.
Or reindeer. Okay.
You want reindeer? Okay, making a note to myself. Reindeer. And correct us if we're wrong. Anything else? Was there anything else that we missed? I don't think so. All right, ladies. When will you do the... Oh!
When will we do
Oh my God, the video! Oh, we're posting it.
It's up.
Oh, it's up.
Yeah.
Okay, so the
Christine
video
already did that one.
Oh, thank you. So who asked that question? Where is that? So Cindy.
It's up.
Okay, so is it on Facebook and on YouTube? Let's see.
Yeah, Christine sent a message, so an email.
Okay, so I think it's going to be up on Facebook and on YouTube. And it is, let's see. So the first demo is the one that Michelle did, and it is going to be,
On SVG files.
yes, on how to cut your Kimberbell vinyl or any vinyl.
So I loved this one in particular for the scan and cut users. I love this one in particular because I had a boo-boo in the demo, which I always love. I don't redo them because I know if I have them, you know, you might have one too. But it also involved 3 incredibly different types of fabric. There was a heat transfer vinyl, there was fabric, and there was minky.
Oh, okay.
And the minky, I actually brought in the rotary cutter for that because that would be the appropriate tool to use to cut minky. That would be one of those times that you would use that. So I thought it was pretty cool. The ability to, you know, show 3 completely different types of fabric, or not fabric, but mediums, I guess, if you want to call it that.
Okay, so what you're going to see, ladies, and what you want to do, I wonder if you can just do a search and just type in demo days.
Miss Secretary Mundy already got it. Secretary Mundy posted.
So that is going to be the YouTube link, and there's also a link on Facebook. So if you were to go to our Facebook page and then type in demo, you're going to have a link. I know I should be able to do it like people do it, like real style, but it's going to look like this. Do you see that? And then you're going to watch the video.
You finish up. I'm going to go help.
And then there's a survey. So you need to do this survey, or else I don't know that you've watched the video. So you've got to click on survey. And when you click on the survey, it's just a little quickie. It's not a big deal. You're not going to be, there are, and it's 11/25/22. And then these are the things that you're going to answer: your email, your name, what did you like about today's demo. And then tomorrow we'll have another demo. We'll have another one posted, and that is going to be for using the pop rulers. And then there'll be one final one on Monday. And after you watch each of those videos, click on the survey, fill it out. That's how I know that you watched it. Once I have 3 completed surveys from you, then we will, I'll send you the design. The design is going to come from me. So you're going to get it from A1 Vacuum and Sewing. And I think that's it. Have a great day. Be creative. Make something awesome. If you still need one of those demo kits, if you still need the pillow, and you don't even know what we're talking about. Do I have it in here? I don't have the pillow, but I have a partial kit in here. But it's going to be that little cute, adorable pillow. I think I brought it home because I needed to cut some more kits. But it's that adorable, cute pillow with the little mittens and the penguin. And I think that's it. Oh, Facebook post takes you directly to YouTube. Okay, good to know. So, didn't see the survey on. Oh, didn't see the survey on YouTube. Let's see. Okay. Oh, shoot. Okay, let me see if, because the video, I'll reach out to Christine and see if she can add. Let me take a look. Oh, no, it's there too. Watch the demo and fill out the survey here. So this is at the bottom of it. Do you see that where it says watch the demo and fill out the survey here? So you're just going to go to that. So there's a link there as well that you're going to click on. So it's just right underneath the video part. So just go there. All right. If you have any